Welcome everyone, here are 10 great Nintendo eShop deals that you can pick up this week for your Nintendo Switch. Every game is at an all-time low, so you know you're getting a good deal. Please enjoy the video. A Short Hike is a memorable single-player adventure title with a gorgeous pixelated art style and an immersive soundtrack. In addition, the characters you meet are unique and you genuinely want to complete the different objectives they'll ask you to help out with. As you play through, you'll find different secrets or items that you can use, and you'll increase your ability to get around by either climbing or gliding. It's a peaceful game focused on exploration, and the only real downside is that the game is only about an hour to an hour and a half long, but it really does stick with you for sure. Right now it's on sale for just $4.79, marked down to an all-time low. The deal ends on the 9th of April, and you'll need a little under 500 megabytes for the install. Next we have Boomerang X, which is a single-player arcade-style FPS with a 2 gig download and a story that should take around a couple of hours to wrap up, but it does have a ton of replay value. It's a fast-paced game where you'll be taking out your enemies with your boomerang, but you can also use it as a way to teleport around or get behind your opponent for a better shot. Now it can be pretty challenging, so you'll want to keep that in mind, but right now you can pick it up on sale at a brand new low of just $4.99. The deal ends again on the 9th. City of Beats is a newer single-player roguelite. It's a twin-stick shooter with a musical theme where the beat controls everything. You'll be fighting across the rooftops of a city, and the idea is to get into the rhythm in sync with the beat and unleash maximum damage. If you pay attention to the music, you can actually anticipate enemy attacks as well, and that's a pretty cool feature. Plus, mastering the beat will allow you to fill up a special meter for much stronger attacks. Now each playthrough is different from the last, with enemies, upgrades, and the map all changing each time you die, and you can get permanent upgrades to make the next run a bit less crazy on yourself, but it is a challenging game. Right now it's on sale for just $1.99, marked down to a brand new low, and the deal ends on the 11th. The download comes in a little under 3 gigs. Cris Tales is a single-player turn-based RPG that has a ton of content on offer with a story that should last more than 25 hours, and it does have a cool time-based mechanic that allows you to shift between past, present, and future. You'll need to do this to solve puzzles and progress through the story. Now the voice acting is great and the combat is fun, plus it has a gorgeous art style, and the story is pretty compelling as well, and right now it's on sale for just $3.99, marked down 90% to an all-time low. The deal ends on the 11th, and you'll need a little under 3.5 gigs for the install. Up next we have Doom and Destiny Advanced, which is a comedic single-player top-down RPG with an amazing retro look and sound. Plus it has a small download around 350 megabytes and should take more than 20 hours to wrap up. In this one you have more than 20 playable characters, tons of cool armor and weapons, turn-based combat with plenty of enemy variety, and some really cool boss battles. You also have the online battle arena where you can fight with other players, which is cool, and right now it's on sale for just $3.59, marked down to a brand new low. The deal ends on the 6th of next month. Felix The Reaper is a unique single-player puzzle-style adventure title that offers about 8 to 10 hours of gameplay, and it has a download around 4.3 gigs. We play as Felix, and he's in love, so like any normal Reaper would do, he decides to take up dancing in order to impress the lady. Now the main gimmick to this one is that you can only move in the shadows, so you'll have to learn to manipulate the sun in order to get around. And of course this will also be used to solve the puzzles that you'll encounter along the way. Right now you can pick it up for just $1.99, marked down to an all-time low. The deal ends on the 12th of April. The Forest Quartet is a unique puzzle game where we follow the lead singer of a quartet, and the story takes us through the 3 different scenarios that all revolve around the other members of our little group. Now the gameplay is relaxing and you get to use music to solve puzzles as you work to help out your friends. It can be a bit emotional, but the journey is well worth taking at least one time. On top of that, the game was made by a small dev team. In fact, they're family members, and this is a passion project for them. Right now you can pick it up for just $2.99, marked down to an all-time low. The deal ends on the 14th, and the download is just under 4 gigs. Gore and Cannoli is a 2D run-and-gun action platformer with a roughly 5-hour main story, and the download comes in just under 1.5 gigs. It offers 4-player local co-op and feels like playing through a mobster movie in game format. The hand-drawn art complements the gameplay well, and it feels great to play here on the Switch. The controls are responsive and the sound design is top tier, and all of the weapons feel really powerful. Sending your enemies into the afterlife is a lot of fun, and this is one of the better games in the genre, in my opinion. The story is voice acted as well, adding a level of immersion to the game, and right now you can pick it up at a new low of just $2.99. The deal ends again on the 9th. One Piece Pirate Warriors 3 The Deluxe Edition is an incredible mashup of two franchises. You have the One Piece characters and origin story for the Straw Hats, combined with the combat and gameplay found in the Dynasty Warrior games. The Deluxe Edition includes all of the DLC and extra cosmetics, and does include the full roster of characters as well. You can also play with a friend in local split-screen co-op, or just take the game on the go. It does have a pretty hefty download though, at roughly 13.5 gigs, so make sure that you have an SD card before you pick it up. Right now it's on sale for just $4.79, matching an all-time low. The deal ends again on the 9th. Alright, and we'll close off with Viviette, which is a single-player top-down adventure-style game. It's a survival horror game that places us inside of a haunted mansion, with our main goal being to solve the puzzles and avoid being caught by the roaming ghost. Now, it plays a lot like older Resident Evil games, with items that you'll have to find and combine to solve the puzzles, and it will require a bit of inventory management as well. While you're playing through, you'll constantly find yourself having to run and hide from a roaming monster that will attack on sight. It has a gorgeous 16-bit retro look and a compelling story that should last roughly 4 to 5 hours to complete. Right now you can pick it up at an all-time low, marked down to half price at just $4.99. The deal ends on the 19th, and the download is just under 150 megabytes. Alright everyone, thank you all for watching and hanging out. As always, if you enjoyed the video, please leave a like and subscribe if this was your first time here, and I'll see you on the next one.